Good morning, viewers. Welcome back to the channel. You're here with me, your Birdman, and we are, once again, well, for the last time, here in Slaughterchop. We're playing some Dwarf Fortress, of course. Couple of things before I unpause the game, because I've done something time-sensitive. First of all, I gave up on the catapult range. We have just about finished processing the prisoners. As you can see, we have some cages built here. I took the rest of them. There were some interesting issues getting the dwarves to move the prisoners where they needed to be, which I ultimately fixed by moving the cages in here. I don't know. I don't know how they think. So we've legitimately almost finished processing all of our prisoners. The problem is, Stozu here, for example, is on this side of the floodgate. So to get started here, this final session is mainly going to be about cleanup before we put the fort into storage. I'll talk about that as we're going. And as part of that cleanup, I'd like to get rid of the prisoners. So what we're going to do is I've ordered the floodgate lever right here pulled. And ideally, when this opens, we're going to leave these drawbridges open. This water will sweep the rest of the prisoners out here into the main fort where they can be collected. Do we have someone pulling the lever? We have someone pulling the lever. We're going to follow this, and we're just going to see how this goes. Oh, I still have Fast Dwarf on, because I was trying to get stuff done. Turn that off real quick. Also, I figured out that Bax was stealing artifacts from us. So that's unfortunate. Now we just wait for this to open. There goes the Countess. Nope, don't go in there! Oh, also, we have a crossbow squad now. Again? I don't remember if we already had one or not. Why is the floodgate not opening? Hello? Alright, try it again. Yeah, this one says floodgate. I'm fairly certain. This worked before. Yes, yes, iron breastplates. I know. Yeah, also we're doing a huge mass dump, including a lot of our ruined clothing that I would normally be giving to the traders because I'm sick of having it. This guy here in the center of the screen, right? Yeah. This guy right here. Nope, I was wrong. We're looking for a brown guy. Now before we commit to this, IKEA has stolen a menacing steel spike. I wish you wouldn't. Where did that even come from? We must have gotten that off a trader. Okay. Lever's pulled again. There we go. Now it's open. Now we just hope that it sweeps everything out into the cavern. Okay, that doesn't seem to be working. IKEA has stolen a steel battle axe, a high-quality steel battle axe. Oh, here's Bax again. We're gonna... Can I... I don't want to kill him because he's kind of a cool... He's kind of a cool NPC, but he's stolen 2 artifacts from us. And he's corrupted a couple of our dwarves, so I kind of don't want to let him back into the fort. I think we're just gonna let him keep stealing because I have an idea... I have an idea for what I want to do when we're done here. Yeah, this isn't working. Close the floodgate, please. Close the floodgate, please. Close it. Close it. Who's closing it? Nobody's closing it. I believe I requested this now. There we go. Still not our chief lever operator. Pardon me. Need more coffee. Of course, it's a guy that's really far away. Why are you going that way? The front door's open. Just go in through the front door. Here comes Bax through this entrance. Boy, I really got something in my throat this morning. I'm gonna need some more coffee. Okay. Close that, please. Is it blocked by the rocks? That might be the case. Okay. Well then. I know what to do about this. We're going to cheat. We're just going to grab all these rocks. Going to move them right here. Auto dump. Please move them all. Okay, it didn't move everything I wanted moved, but it... Oh, okay, those are all forbidden. That's not helpful, actually. Okay, now then. Okay, and the floodgate's closed. Bax is back here in our temple, our general purpose temple. He is, of course, planning his next theft. Okay, let's try using our little auto dump cheat here on these trolls. I want them here, where they can be used for target practice. And job done. Okay, fantastic. Now then. Stozu, it's your turn! Part of the problem here is that our dwarves got back into that habit of pulling prisoners out of their cages and then just walking away from them. So suddenly we had a beak dog loose in the fort. There you go. Actually drag the troll over there. A, B, C, D. Everybody come kill this troll. And we can't even see what's happening, but I guess the troll's already dead. Next. Right, so the future of the fort. What we're gonna do is clean up here as much as we can. Is somebody out of a cage? No. We're gonna clean up as much as we can here. And then, once we're done here today, we'll put the fort into retirement. And I think what we're going to do, at the suggestion of a couple of viewers, is do some adventure mode for a little while. And I think what we're going to do is pick a likely dwarf or party of dwarves. Probably just one, because it'll be easier to manage one dwarf than several. And we're going to go out and look for those artifacts that Bax has stolen from us. I was actually thinking about playing as Bax, because he's an interesting character. I'll pull up his Legends file here once we're done processing these trolls. But I think it would be really fun to try to recover the artifacts that he's stolen. Remember Inch Scratch? It was an artifact I talked about a while ago. Bax is the one that stole Inch Scratch. It has corrupted at least 2 of our dwarves, both of them named Vabok. So apparently Vabok is a name we need to watch out for. One of those Vaboks was killed during a goblin siege, which I call justice. See, this is what I'm talking about. They let them out of the cages, and then they're like, oh no, that's a troll, so they just walk away from it. Mato, the troll. This should be the last one. That silverfish has not reappeared. I'll show you what I was trying to do down there in just a moment. Come on, somebody move that. Wait, where is that troll? There it is. Oh, yeah, okay. Guys, you gotta not. You gotta just not. This whole thing, if we could not this whole thing. And I think that's it. Are we done? We're done! All the prisoners! For the first time, we have no prisoners. There are no prisoners in the fort. Frabjeste. Alright, remove. We're gonna cheat a little bit here. Clean all. There we go. I have no qualms about it this close to the end. Right, so down here, of course, we were trying to get the militia in position to fight that monster silverfish. I've started digging down into the cavern. They don't want to do it for some reason. This is an upward staircase, right? That's an upward stairway. Downward stairway. Upward. And I've ordered... Like, it doesn't actually matter. Can they just not get there? I don't know. Also, silly me, I realized that the reason many of our tasks weren't happening is because we were out of charcoal again. Oh, and we're out of charcoal again. Let's make 300 this time. 200, probably not enough. Yeah, there we go. That's looking much healthier. So now stuff's actually getting done. I guess I'll finish off glassing the manager's quarters before I wrap up here. I just don't know what else to do with this fort, gang. Like, this has been fun and all, but as I've said before, we're in a pretty good position as long as we don't do anything stupid. Where's Bax? Where is Bax? He's gone again already. What did he steal this time? Alright, here, let's look at the temple complex while I pull up his legends file. Bax Torment Shank, the United Nations of Silver. He is an undead goblin with a very large spidering family tree. Worships the dwarven deity Nikuz Strickenchucks. Associated with fortresses and war, most often depicted as a male dwarf deity. So that's interesting. This deity sometimes disguises itself as a female goblin dancer named Damstow Distance Monsters. So isn't that interesting? He's got some associations with various figures that we haven't met. He's got a religious persecution grudge against this other undead goblin, Bur Gale Menace. So that's kind of interesting. Originally a member of the Doom of Conjuring, which is one of the major goblin civilizations. But most recently was a former noble of the Squashed Inks. Now the Squashed Inks, we've mentioned them before. They were a dwarven civilization that was overrun by goblins. Right now, their population is, I'm looking at it here, 1 dwarf, a couple of dwarven prisoners, couple hundred goblins, and what, like 1,000 assorted intelligent undead? And this Bax guy's been here a couple of times. Is anything happening while I'm looking at the other screen? No, good. Let's look at something else for a minute. Here, we can watch them clean up this stuff. Bax has actually been involved with a lot of attacks against other goblins. He doesn't seem to like anybody, actually. Oh, here we go. He was killed in 225 in an assault on the Dark Fortress of Doom Troubled, and then he was resurrected by this dwarf Zaneg Cloisterboats, who is still alive. This guy still exists. He is somewhere in the world. I love that we can see all this in the Legends file. This is fantastic. Helps us figure out what was going on. Anyway, Bax then went on to fight a whole lot of battles against a whole lot of other goblins. Eventually switched sides, joined a dwarven religion as a convert, and that seems to have been the turning point. It's not entirely clear why he's stealing stuff from us. He might just like stealing stuff. But he did make off with Inch Scratch, that Gabbro amulet that went missing forever ago, and he also has stolen Wilt Ends, that Almond Wood scepter made by Moldath Groove Orbs. Vabok Sword Trades is Bax's current contact. Let's have a look at Vabok. If I can type Vabok Sword Trades. Which of you is that? It's you. It's the first one. Praying to Rakust the Ashen Bones. There she is. Confident Marks Dwarf. Let's find out about you. The creative impulse is so valuable. Okay, so there's a lot here about dead goblins. This is probably the result of the drowning chamber. Oh no! She didn't feel anything after any of this. She is so acclimated. Content after eating a fine dish. Blissful after sleeping in a great bedroom. She's so acclimated to seeing death that she just doesn't care anymore. Now, Rakust the Ashen Bones. Apparently this is going to be the info dump episode. Let's focus on the dining hall for a moment. Rakos the Ashen Bones. This is one of our deities. Associated sphere is death. So that could be why Vabok here is praying to Rakos. Rakos has created an artifact. This is interesting. Skulldust the Dead Oblivion, a legendary horn silver slab. It's just a slab. It contains the secrets of life and death. So this is how one becomes a dark wizard in this world. That's possibly something worth looking into. I see that we're dumping the troll corpses in the food stockpile. Now that is not where we want those. Those are not edible. So what we're going to do is, that's a different Vax. We're just gonna, oh hey, Kazot's trunk. No, we want that. Hang on. Display case? Yeah. Sounds good. Make it. We're putting that on display. Where is that other critter? Oh, another thing that we have. I'm gonna show you this robe. We have hundreds of robes? A couple hundred? I've disposed of many of them, but I can only assume these came off of goblins and trolls, especially since so many of them are made of troll fur. Like, I just noticed as I was sorting through here looking for things to dispose of that we had all these. This tattered clothing is just going right in the trash compactor now. I want to make sure as much as I can that we're not destroying anything we actually want. But at this point, like, I only care so much. Okay, so we got a lot of cages in here. I wonder how those ended up. Like, I barely care. I think we're just going to smash all this up. I'm just going to make sure we don't have any artifacts in here before I do it. Cages and chains. Why? Oh, because I was clearing them out of the drowning chamber. Okay, well, I don't see any artifact, so go ahead and smash that. You know what? We won't do that. We won't do that yet. I know what I'm doing. We're going to chains. And we're just making sure that everything here is claimed. It is. Okay. And then cages. Yes, all of our cages are claimed. Alright. We're going to melt those lead chains. Is what we're going to do. In fact, we're going to melt down... Why not? Fine, whatever. We're going to melt down a lot of things here. I actually wouldn't mind another siege at this point, just so that we could end this on an exciting note. I don't want us to get massacred. I don't want another saber shoved. We should check in on them. We'll do that in adventure mode. You know what we'll do is we'll jump back on Logum. We'll be Logum again. Logum, our militia captain here. He's doing good. He's a legendary axe dwarf, shield user, armor user, observer. This guy's an amazing warrior, a legendary dodger. I think we'll jump back on Logum. Do that again for adventure mode. This time he won't take any companions. That way lies madness. Maybe we'll give him an animal companion just for fun. Yeah, that sounds pretty good. I would really like to know where that silverfish is. Makes me very nervous not knowing that. Why are we not constructing this rock mechanism? Like, where is that assigned? It's in there, but the Countess ain't doing it for some reason. Interesting. Interesting. I never know what the dwarves are thinking. Yeah, see, and this is why we're retiring the fort, because I just don't know what to do with it at this point. We never did use these 4 rooms, although our burial chambers are nicely filled. Do we need more coffins yet? Not yet. Knocking things off the table. I would really like this to get cleaned up, gang, although there's nowhere for any of this to go. This is mostly mechanisms. Once we got it working, the drowning chamber, very successful. Very successful. I should build something stupid and unnecessary to finish this. But what? What shall we do? Well, the drawbridge corridor certainly qualifies as something stupid and unnecessary. I don't think we're going to get a chance to use that. We need another siege. You know what we should do is launch a raid. We haven't done that since we lost that squad. Let's raid. Is there anything nearby? There we go. Profane color. Raid this site. Oh, okay. Admired fiends. Yeah, that didn't happen. Let's raid Profane color. In fact, let's burn it to the ground. And we'll take a risk. We'll assign all 4 of our squads, and away they go! We're committed. If this doesn't work, we're going to be in trouble. On the bright side, we're 22 minutes into recording, so if this doesn't work, I can probably just call it there. Who is this? Who is this green one? Oh, but Logum... Who are you? Oh, you're the militia captain for our Marksdwarf squad. Well, that's fine. They will get underway all on their own. There they go. Look at them trooping off. Gonna go strike a blow against the goblins. We're targeting the weakest possible option. Although remember those 23 trolls and admired fiends. I would like to think we recently executed some of them. Oh, right, I sent the captain of the guard away, too. Okay, well. The good news is we don't currently have anything to prosecute, so... There they go. Well, I hope this works. It would be nice if this raid provoked an attack after the squads come back. If the goblins wanted to siege us one more time, I would be okay with that. We'll fight them. We'll fight them straight this next time. In the interest of ending this on a high note, I hope. Say, where is that display case coming out of anyway? I don't know. But I tell you what I do know. We want to make a green glass. We'll just go ahead and do it here. We'll make a green glass. Pedestal. A green glass pedestal. There we go. That'll look snazzy. We're going to put it in the Great Hall here, such as it is. Yeah, we'll do a little adventure mode, and then after that, almost everybody's out. We'll start a new fort. We'll do an experiment. Yeah, for those of you watching this, there is a poll in the, community tab or whatever of my page. I can check that real quick while we're waiting for things to happen. Yeah, I put up a poll asking folks what they wanted to see in the next fort. if nobody votes, we're just going to do the tavern option, I've decided. That was one of the options, was to build just a big tavern instead of a proper settlement. And that's what we're going to go with. Yeah, community tab. It's like a couple of weeks ago at this point. Oh, somebody did vote. Somebody voted for Dwarven Beehive. Alright, well, then in that case, that's the only vote on the poll, so if nobody else votes, that's what we're doing. Dwarven Beehive. Sounds good to me. Is everybody out? Kogan. Kogan the Axe Dwarf. Where are you, Kogan? You're carrying, is that a marble boulder? What are you carrying, Kogan? Golly gee, what is that? Why do you have that? It won't show me what you're carrying, but that looks like a marble boulder. Are you taking that to throw at a goblin? Is this some kind of ill-timed strength training? Do you understand how long it is taking you to leave the map? Who else? Dodok the Wrestler. Is underway, is unhappy, is thirsty, but is going for it. There you go. Get on out of here. Don't go back for a drink. Thank you. Okay, who else? Who else? Most of the Marksdwarf squad. Well, no, about half the Marksdwarf squad. They are going. Let's follow Mebzuth. There he goes. Get on out of here. Go do your job. Only about half the crossbow squad are actually Marksdwarves. The rest of them are just guys. Where are you going? Are you going up? I can't tell you. No, we're going down. Why are we going down? There's something down here you want. Something you need desperately for the raid. Unless you're planning to exit the map through the cavern level, which is a thing they can do. That is exactly what he's doing. He's just choosing a strange way to leave the map. Let's check in with the militia captain, who is currently sleeping. No, he's not. MacLeod, the legendary hunter, is exiting the map, please. Oh, please tell me you're not. Why are you going that way? That can't possibly be faster. Oh, this idiot's going to hold everything up. You're going to go take a nap. Hey, here's a question. If I full heal you so that you're no longer fatigued, will that meet your need for sleep? Nope. Where are you? Oh, right, the housing is south of the Great Hall. I forgot I did that. I look down here so infrequently since we stopped constructing all this that I just don't know where anything is anymore. There you go. Okay, that did speed up the process. See, kids, cheating pays off. I try not to use DFHack too much. When I'm playing, mostly I use it for the clean all command. But sometimes it is really handy. Oh, that guy, are you... Wait, hang on. Go back down. Sorry, we're interrupting the sentence. Okay, we're slaughtering the toad. That's the toad from the cage. Anyway, sometimes it is really handy to make things happen. Ablel. Ablel. Are you going into the redoubt? The redoubt? To pick up equipment? You're getting ammunition? You're getting ammunition. And where are you going now? Please, just go. Leave. Your squad is waiting for you. Are they all out there already? Nope. Unib the Marksdwarf we're still waiting on. Una of the Marks Dwarf is in the hospital. Full heal. Oh, okay. How you doing? You're getting out of here now. Who else? Eshtan. Eshtan the Marks Dwarf is also picking up equipment. That's fine. He's getting hungry, which I'm not in love with, because that tends to make dwarves turn around and go back, when really what they should be doing is going directly to their objective. You can eat on the road. I do it all the time. Okay, don't really understand the pathing. Now, Kogan over here has dropped the marble boulder, but has returned to the fort, presumably because it took him too long to exit the map and he got hungry. Una the Marks Dwarf has been found dead. Why? Because you went down here. Because you went down here to get equipment, and a cave ogre ambushed you, and we don't currently have any militia on hand. That was one of our actual Marks Dwarves. Well, now this Weaver. Nope, I can't assign anyone because the captain's gone. Okay. Well, that cave ogre has a name now. Nope, stay away from it. Don't go over there. I'm so unhappy right now. That was stupid. Did you even get... Oh, he was trying to exit the map, weren't you? You were actually going to do your job, and then you got killed. Ain't that just the way of it? Okay, Eshtan we're still waiting on. Eshtan is still picking up equipment. We are past the half-hour mark, and we are still waiting for these dwarves. It's been 10 minutes since I told them to go. How is that possible? Get off the map. Go. You go. You get out of here. You know what? I see you getting hungry. I see you getting hungry. And you know what I say to that? Full heal. Oh, yeah. That didn't help. That didn't help nothing. Alrighty, folks. We're gonna pause the recording there, and we'll come back when there's something to report. So see you in a minute. See you in just a couple of quick minutes here, I hope.